Welcome to Moorhead High School as we get ready for volleyball action tonight with the Spuds taking on the Alexandria Cardinals. Final home game of the regular season for Moorhead as they took a moment to remember the 5 seniors that are on this year's team. And as we get started, the Cardinals with 8 wins and 4 losses under Coach Mary Byrne. And for the Spuds, 6 wins and 9 losses under head coach Amber Fugelberg. We're about ready to get started. The serve from right to left by the Cardinals, played back up to the net by Peterson, set to the far side, played over, and it comes back near side. Here's a big hit put on by Bicey, deflected high in the air and played over by the Cardinals. Back to the net for Bogenreef. With the set cross court, played back, they'll try it again. Here's the set, Bogenreef goes far side, big hit there. Played out of the back row, and play continues on with a big swipe and a hit over. Here's the punch over by Lily Mathern. And then the kill comes in from the backside. And Alexandria strikes first and leads 1-0 as the serve will continue from Maddie Bicey. With the hit over, played by Lauren Peterson. Punched over to the far side and then under the net. The play is there with point going to Moorhead. And we are tied up at 1. And Moorhead will serve with Alexa Kruger. Standing virtually at the midway point. Here's a serve punched forward but misplayed. And the Spuds lead it 2-1. I suppose in some categories that would be considered a service ace. Brought to you by Vallage Mortgage. Here's another one, and there's no doubt about this one. Service ace for Kruger. And the Spuds now jump to a 3-1 lead. Way across, and that one right straight into the net. And it's 3-2. Serve on its way back now to Alexandria. Cardinals in their Cardinal red. With a couple of dribbles and a look and a hit across, played deep. It goes way long. The point goes back to Moorhead, and the Spuds lead at 4-2. Lauren Peterson stepping up to serve. Sending it deep, and it's played by Bicey. Back to the near side, and a big kill try, and complete by Hadley Toole. That puts Alexandria back on the board and pull within 1 at 4-3. Julia Doherty now serving for Alexandria. Sends it up deep, played back up to the net, set by Bogenreef, goes off to the far side. Lifted up by Addie Rossum, and play continues on as it comes back near side. Bogenreef sends it cross court. Saved at the net, play continues. This one drops in. Annie Horan with the kill at the net. And that gives Moorhead a 5-3 lead as Talia Triggs checks in for her first playing shift here of the night. Spuds serving with a 2-point advantage. The hit across. Played back now near side. A little touch is blocked by Horan. Comes back near side and a hit down low off the net and played by Horan. And then over it goes. And from there it's deflected off to the far side and out of play. Last touch Moorhead. Point Alexandria now within 1 at 5-4 as the serve goes to the Cardinals. A hard driving serve played to the backside and point goes down. Annie Horan could not hit through the block. And so with that, it's all tied up now at 5. Kaya Isendorf set to serve. Looking to gain the lead after giving it away early on. And back it goes to Grace Perry, and she goes deep and just inside the baseline. And Moorhead regains the lead on that hit by Grace Perry, and that puts her at the serve line as well, leading at 6-5. A look at the defense. The running jump serve is over and played. Back to the near side, lifted over by Rossum. And it comes back near side for Triggs, who unloads. High in the air, a big swing and a hit. And the Spuds lead at 7-5. Talia Triggs. Grace Perry continues to serve, one of 5 seniors on the Moorhead team. Here's the hit over, played back up, underhanded up by Isendorf. Now Moorhead plays it to the net for Annie Horan, who punched it over, but it was recovered and played. Julia Doherty continues on, and the Cardinals will get point, pulling within 1. And now will serve. A long look across and then the serve sent over. Back to the near side, swung over by Horan. She goes back to her middle hitter spot. A dive to the floor by Lauren Peterson to keep it going. Underhanded lift over. Played back to the, on the back set. Played right back up to the net, and the Spuds just avoid going under the net. Play continues on as it comes near side and lifted over by Bicey. Now the Spuds play, and it goes by Dahlia Triggs, and she just did find the corner. Triggs has connected twice since coming into the lineup. And Moorhead now leads at 8-6 here in set number 1. Annie Horan at the line and serving. Played forward by Bicey. Back it goes deep to the back row where Horan sends it up front. And the big hit there is deflected out of bounds by Julia Doherty. That gives point to Moorhead. And a 3-point advantage now, outscoring Alexandria 4-1. Well, the point has gone to Alexandria. My correction there, and now the point goes to Moorhead. But now at 9-7. A quick return to the floor for Julia Doherty. For the Spuds, Maddie Bogenreef will step to the serve line. Running jump serve is into the net. And with that, Alexandria Addie Rossum will serve, needing a connection to bring the Cardinals even. Play to the near side, saved from going out of play. Back to the net, hit is blocked. Continues on and then goes deep as Maddie Bicey tried to tuck one in the far corner, but missed long and wide. Moorhead will get the point and the serve. With the hit across to the net, dumped and saved, but no. Well, Alexandria has been found guilty of sliding under the net. And with that point going to Moorhead, it's 11-8. Spuds with the lead. And the hit across. To the far side, lifted over. Comes back up to the net. Bogenreef with the set and the play. Continues on. It comes back near side, running over. And they'll try it again as Bogenreef sends it all the way cross court. The hit across, played, blocked at the net. Here comes Doherty with the hit there, and the set will go with the kill to Maddie Bicey. It's 11-9. Bicey set to serve for Alexandria, down by 2. We're midway through the first set. Played up to the net, big hit by Grace Bathurst, but it went wide. And that point going to Alexandria brings the Cardinals within 1. The hit just clearing the net. Set to the far side. And Grace Perry finds the corner and scores the point to give Moorhead a 12-10 lead. Lauren Peterson stepping to the serve line. Leading by 2. And serving across. It comes to the far side. Saved there and then lifted over by Julia Doherty. And the deflection at the net goes out. Moorhead knocking it out of play. And that has pulled Alexandria within 1. A diving duck type of serve served up by Julia Doherty nearly was called an ace, but play has continued as the Spuds make another big save and hit it across through the block. It goes to Doherty. And at the block it goes out of bounds. Grace Bathurst was right there, she along with Annie Horan. But the point to Alexandria has tied this set at 12. The hit goes into the net. And Moorhead takes the lead at 13-12. Talia Triggs reporting in. She'll take her spot along that front row along with Grace Perry and Annie Horan. Meanwhile, the serve. But before it got away, illegal rotation set up by Alexandria was issued. Sarah Boak at the serve line, now with a 2-point lead at 14-12. Dug off the floor, comes near side, deflected, but play. Boak back sets it. Triggs sends it over. They'll try it again. Underneath, played back. Triggs gives it a try. Was on the verge of sending it all the way down, but it was played, and here is Moorhead with the hit over and dumping it right in front of the Cardinals' return. Moorhead has responded now with a 15-13 lead. And play will continue after this timeout. We're in the middle of the first set here at Moorhead. Spuds 15, Alexandria 12.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and back-dragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
On the Northwest Blind scoreboard, we're in the first set of play. Moorhead leading at 15-12. Sarah Boak is ready to serve as we return after the Alexandria timeout. Boak lifts and sends. Played back by the Cardinals, near side for Toole. Back it comes, and Toole will try it again. This time she finds the floor. The kill for Hadley Toole brings Alexandria within 2 at 15-13. And to the serve line, Kaya Isendorf. Big hit over. Perry plays it back near side for Boak. She hands it back to Annie Horan, who gets the kill. And Moorhead grabs back a 3-point advantage with Grace Perry stepping to the line. From there, the send over, comes back near side, lifted up by Addie Rossum. It comes back on a big hit. Triggs and Horan teaming up on the kill. And Moorhead, just a moment ago, tied at 12, have come back now and have outscored Alexandria 5-1 as Grace Perry continues to serve. A hit played back and sent near side. All the way to the back row where Moorhead returns. And then a long hit up the far side ends up out of play. The point for Alexandria pulls the Cardinals within 3. And here's the Cardinal serve. Played by Moorhead at the net, just tipped over by Triggs. Comes back near side, a dive for it. Julia Doherty keeps it alive for the Cardinals here, and the Spuds come back, and Triggs goes wide on the sideline. So the Cardinals again inching right back into it, trailing by 2. Hadley Toole on the serve. The hit there right in front of Toole and just wide of Toole, but in. Point Moorhead now leading at 18-15. Annie Horan setting just outside the basketball free throw stripe and sends it over. Play to the near side, blocked at the net. Big hit by Maddie Bicey, but the block at the net. And Alexandria is within 2 at 18-16. Up to the net for Bogenreef. Played over, and from the far side, Bicey. Back it comes Moorhead, just able to touch it over. Grace Bathurst controlling that return enough to drop it in. Lily Mathern back on. Maddie Bogenreef to serve with a 3-point lead. Played by Bicey off to the far side. But a double hit by Alexandria, and the Spuds have worked their way to a 4-point lead. And we will return after this timeout on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. It's Moorhead 20, Alexandria 16.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Play will resume from the Alexandria timeout call. Alex had pulled within 2 at 15-13. But the Spuds inched their way back up to a 4-point advantage. And now it is a 4-point game at 20-16. Spuds are serving here in set 1. A long look from the serve line before preparing. A couple of hard bounces off the floor and we're underway. Return to the net, tipped up and blocked off to the far side. Point for Alexandria to pull within 3 at 20-17. Hattie Rossum from the far corner looking up court. Line drives it over, played up to the net. Bathurst plays it off. Sent across in the set there. Slammed into the net by Hadley Toole. And Moorhead brings on Alexa Kruger to serve with a 21-17 advantage. The hit is over and played by Bicey. The return set is long on the hit. A watchful eye all the way from Alexa Kruger, making sure it was going to go long. It did, and it's point Moorhead. Now leading by 5, and now it's 4. The serve that was just long. And Maddie Bicey needing a rally for the Cardinals to close the gap. Here's the hit and over. Back up to the net. Bogenreef sets it near side. She'll get the assist on the hit and the kill from Lily Mathern. Moorhead closing in on that magical number 25. Here's Lauren Peterson. As she sets and delivers, it is up the far sideline. Brought back near side for Hadley Toole. And it up into the rafters, and it came directly straight down. Point Alexandria now within 4 at 23-19. And the serve comes from Julia Doherty. The hit goes deep, played to the back row. Bogenreef sets it up. It's returned wide and out of play. That brings us to set point. Carly Berg checking in for the Spuds at the net. Maddie Bogenreef set and ready to deliver what could be a victory here in set one. With the send across, it's played up to the far side. Back set it comes. Sent over, but no. Set into the net. Point Moorhead and set Moorhead. On the Northwest Blind scoreboard, our final in set one, Moorhead 25, Alexandria 19.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
We are set and ready for set number two after the Spuds played evenly with Alexandria through most of the first set, putting as much as a 4-point run together a couple of different times, enough to keep the lead, and by the end of the set it was 25-19, Moorhead with the win. And now the Spuds on the serve, played by the Cardinals to the far side, deflected. A dive to the floor by Maddie Bogenreef and just missed connecting. After the Cardinal serve, it is 1-0 for Addie Rossum. Big hit just high in the air, touched over. Well, try it again, and it comes back as Brad. Here's the look and a play over, pardon me, by Julia Doherty. She dives to the floor and then hooks it out of bounds. So with that deflection, it is 1-1, and Moorhead will serve with Lauren Peterson. from the far side and just beyond the corner. Here's the play. Saving it from going out of play. It continues on. Back up to the net for Bogenreith. She back sets the play across. Big hit and a nice save, but the redirection. Bogenreith got underneath it. That was Sarah Boak that got underneath it and directed it into the Alexandria bench, and that gives the Cardinals then a 2-1 lead. And the serve across, played back up to the net, deflected back, and no. Double hit is the call, and Alexandria leads it now 3-1. The serve over, played back up. Big hit by Horan, but the block and the hit returned. And it's 4-1 as the Cardinals redirected the block at the net. Cardinals will continue to serve. Played back up to the net. Moorhead set to the backside. Big hit delivered right in front of the Alexandria back line. Maddie Bicey made a dive at it, couldn't quite get underneath, and with the kill, Moorhead is back on the board now and trailing at 4-2. The hit, saved, no, and now played off the net, but the point will be awarded on the lift. And it's 5-2 as the Cardinals make good on that serve. Julia Doherty now serving for Alex with a 3-point lead. The send over, played forward. Back set far side, blocked. Peterson keeping it alive, and it goes down and in. Annie Horan right in the middle of play. Got a big swing on it, and it's 5-3. Ready to serve. Here's Grace Perry with the hit. All the way across, return near side for Toole. It was set across, it was deflected. And point on that hit goes to Alexandria. And so the Cardinals will serve with a 6-3 lead. A swing and a hit. Played off to the far side. Way long. Misfiring towards the back line. And before play resumes this time out. We are early on in set number 2. It's Alexandria 7 and Moorhead 3. Out of the timeout, Alexandria will serve as Kaya Isendorf steps to the line. Cardinals off to a quick start here in set number 2 and lead it 7-3. Isendorf is ready. The lift and the hit and the serve. Spuds play it back by Triggs. Now near side, the hit deflected out of bounds. A big hit came up the near sideline, and Sarah Boak tried to put it back into play, and it simply got away. That gives the Cardinals an 8-3 advantage. The Cardinal serve, played by Perry. Now Bogenreef, and off to the far side, it's deflected out. as a hit through the block and out of play. That puts Annie Horan up to serve. Falling behind 8-4. Spuds with the serve from Horan. Played backside all the way across. Horan sends it up to the net. And from there, the kill goes good. A couple of numbers that are very difficult to discern between Maddie Bogenreef and Sarah Boak. But that point, regardless of who made the kill, has pulled Moorhead within 3. The return goes quickly. Double hit from right at the net. Play continues on, and this time it goes out of bounds. Point to Moorhead. Moorhead is pulled within 2. Annie Horan serving. The hit is across and played forward by Doherty. And at the net, lifted up, play continues. Here's Sarah Boak with the set. And again, the save on the floor by Doherty. And the return off to the far side by Alexandria gives the Cardinals a 9-6 lead. Hadley Toole will serve. Leading by 3. Here's the play just pulled off the floor. Triggs sending it over. Play to the net, back set there, all the way through. Perry sending it over, and then the hit from long distance goes long. Cardinals getting some things to drop in here in set 2 that did not drop in for them in set 1. Here's Hadley Toole continuing the serve. Just crawled over. The return by Grace Perry caught the top of the net and somehow spun forward and down. That brings Moorhead within 3. 10-7 our score. Here's the serve. Floated over, just again pulled it off the floor. Tipped over. Return, set to the net. Pulled up by Doherty. And a big hit on the near side from Maddie Bicey. And the Cardinals to a 4-point advantage now at 11-7. Cardinals ready to serve with a 4-point lead. The hit is returned, and over. No, 4-hit return will end the Valley. And the Cardinals have pulled up to a 5-pointed lead with Amelia Williams continuing the serve. The floater across, brought up to the net, redirected and just played. Back to the near side, punched up and in. Wouldn't have been able to catch up to it. Grace Perry was helpless, watching that one drop down in front. And the Cardinals now lead at 13-7. Biggest advantage either team has had in either set that we have played. Cardinals ready to serve. Service ace. Amelia Williams has given the Cardinals a 14-7 lead. They've doubled up on the Spuds here midway through the second set. Bogenreef with the serve, or the assist rather, on the kill at the net. Moorhead on the board to pull within 14-8. Cardinals were on a 6-1 run. Here's the hit right into the net. Alexa Kruger was trying to muster that one down in front of everybody, and it just plain caught the net. 15-8. Addie Rossum serving for Alexandria. Played by Moorhead. Here's the back set. Lifted and punched up into the air in the return. Well, the infraction against Alexandria gives point to Moorhead. And it's 15-9. Lauren Peterson setting. Ready to serve. But a consultation between the Alexandria captain, Julia Doherty, or correction, Kaya Isendorf. And she relays that message now to the near side. And they have realigned their defense. And wait for the serve to come from Lauren Peterson. Played to the net, running jump, blocked down, point Moorhead. Charlotte Lemke played off the backside and couldn't catch up to the rebound. 15-10. Alexandria the lead, Moorhead the serve from Lauren Peterson. Brought back near side, there's the big hit, deflected up into the air by Bogenreef. And the play goes to Perry and over. Back set far side, touched over just inside the line. You would expect the way that play set up, it was going to come up with some thunder, but it was just a little drizzle. But enough to score, and it's 16-10. Here's the hit. Played forward. Inside the line, yes. Just inside the line. Moorhead crawls back within 5. Now it's 16-11. Maddie Bogenreef is set to serve. With the hit over. There came the thunder. Hadley Toole was waiting for that set, and she unloaded. And the Cardinals are back on top by 6. Doherty on the serve for the Cardinals. Moorhead on the plate of the net. Swing and a hit. Rejected and turned around. Bogenreef chasing it down, but it's played back up. Now the point will be given. A double hit by the Spuds results in point Cardinals. And Alexandria is back to a 7-point advantage. A long hit across, played forward by Perry. The return to Perry, and she slams it into the net. And it's 19-11, and we return. We're in set 2, winding it down on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. It is Alexandria 19, Moorhead 11.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
With the Spuds winning set 1, 25-19, the Cardinals started set 2 on a 4-1 run. They've added a 6-1 run advantage, and at that point had doubled up on Moorhead at 14-7. And Alexandria has improved on that margin. And as the Cardinals need it now 19-11 and serving from Julia Doherty. To the far side, played in. Annie Horan on the far outside. Line drive that one down and in. And that puts Grace Perry at the line. Running jump, just clearing the net. Played off the floor by Addie Rossum. Sent it far side, the deflection out. Gives point to the Cardinals. And it brings Kaya Inzadorf to the serve line with an 8-point advantage at 20-12. Over it goes. Back set. But Alexandria was in the net. And although the hit by Moorhead was long, the point will go to the Cardinals. Annie Horan and the Spuds trailing by 7. Back set, played across. Moorhead will go to the far side with a big hit, and that's played back. Moorhead with just a moment of indecision as to who had the coverage. It cost the Spuds, and it gives point to the Cardinals at 21-13. Cardinals closing in on evening things up here in the second set. Play comes near side and Bogenreef. Spuds come up with a big hit in the middle. Grace Bathurst will get the kill. And it's 21-14 as Lily Mathern comes on. Sarah Boak is set and ready to serve. Played to the near side, wound up, hit, across. Now to the near side, into the net. And with that point, the Cardinals now just needing 3 more to even up the sets. Into the net. (22-15). The hit across, played by Toole. Underhanded over, and touched to the net. Grace Perry was trying to just finesse it just enough to get over the net. Came up short. And the Cardinals are serving double set point. Service ace. Addie Rossum now will be at the line to serve set point. As she prepares and sends it over. Return to the net. Moorhead under the net. That gives point to the Cardinals, and it gives set to the Cardinals. So, with sets now equal up at 1 apiece, that final score in set 2, Alexandria 25, Moorhead 15 on the Northwest Blind scoreboard.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Teams are back on the court getting ready for set number 3. Moorhead winning the first set 25-19. Alexandria led throughout in set 2 and came away with the win 25-15. And as we get ready for the third set, see how they line things up. Looks like the Cardinals will get service as Addie Rossum will retrieve and set things up in the far corner and get ready. Addie Rossum delivers. Played back up to the net. Played to the backside. Big hit there, blocked. But it comes back to Rossum. She sets it near side. Maddie Bicey hits it into the net. And Moorhead will take that point on the defensive side. With the serve, Alexandria now on the return. Blocked up and away. Alexia Kruger chased that one down, tried to backhand it on to play, but sent it up against the wall. And with that, it's 1-1, and Alexandria serving. The delivery comes back up to the net. Sent off far side. Lily Mathern just misfiring with that send across. And it's 2-1. Alexandria serving with the lead. Spuds go to the backside. Come up with the hit and the kill from Grace Perry. And this set is all tied up at 2. Lauren Peterson prepares and sends it over. Lifted up, brought back near side. The hit across to the backside. The hit there is long. Grace Perry just off the mark. Point Alexandria leading at 3-2 as they serve now with Julia Doherty. Doherty's hit into the net. So our play here in set 3 has pretty well been neutralized in the fact that nobody's taking advantage yet. It's all tied up at 3. Madden Bogenreef steps up to the serve line for Moorhead. The hit is over and brought back up to the net. Sent cross court. But again, Perry just off the line. And it dropped wide to give point to Alexandria. And the Cardinals will serve with a 1-point lead. The hit is over. Brought back near side, and Bogenreef's assist attempt is played over. To the near side, blocked up into the air, kept alive by Perry, brought near side. Triggs sending it over to resume play. blocked from going out of bounds. It comes back near his side for Doherty. She sends it over. Moorhead plays. Back set it comes. And to the net, Doherty lifts it up high. From there, it is sent into the net by Addie Rossum. And we are tied at 4. Grace Perry to serve. The hit is over. Doherty plays it ahead, gets it on the return and lifts it over. Comes back near side. Bogenreef's assist pass goes long and it's played on. Bogenreef again comes up with it. It's blocked onto the floor and there's the point. It took some doing, but the Spuds were able to put the ball in play and keep it in play and take the lead now at 5-4 with Grace Perry serving. Running jump serve, just scaling past the net. To the backside. Talia Triggs had that one float on her like a knuckleball coming in. Took a poke to keep it in play and missed. And we're tied at 5. Grace Perry sends it backcourt. Point Moorhead. Annie Horan using her height advantage at the net. And she will also serve now with a 6-5 lead. The hit is over. Played forward and misfired. The redirect. Hadley Toole simply line drived it forward on the return. And now it's 7-5. Moorhead continues the serve with a 2-point lead. Here's Annie Horan. Lifted up, played back near side, hit is blocked. Doherty plays it on, it goes into the net. Doherty tracks it down. And on the free ball, save. Comes back to Bathurst at the net from Moorhead. And from there, the hit goes through the block and out of bounds. Point for the Cardinals now to pull within 1. Cardinals on the serve here in set 3, all tied up at 1 apiece. Near side with a hit, just long. Well, a try by Sarah Boak from the near side. And with that point, Alexandria serves now, tied at 7. They'll make a serving change. Maya Wessel will step to the serve line now for Alexandria. Wessel is ready from the far corner. Grace Perry sends it off near side, takes the return and punches it over. The return near side goes all the way to the back row of Perry, gets underneath it. Blocked again, and this one goes down and in. Point for Alexandria as they come back to regain the lead. 3 unanswered points by the Cardinals to lead at 8-7. The hit and the play. Kruger got underneath it, but sent it wide and long. 4 unanswered now by the Cardinals, regaining a 2-point lead at 9-7. There's a service ace, dropped right in front of Lauren Peterson. She took a dive down, but it had already skipped off the floor. And with that, Alexandria ace, the Cardinals lead it now 10-7. They have doubled their scoring output here in the last minute. Here's the hit across. Spuds go to big up front. Grace Bathurst unleashed. And that stops the 5-point run by the Cardinals, and the Spuds are within 2 at 10-8 as both teams make rotation changes. Sarah Boak will serve for Moorhead. The hit is over but wide. And that service error gives point to Alexandria, back to a 3-point lead. Addie Rossum delivers, just missing or misfiring at the net. I shouldn't say misfire, just barely avoiding the turnover. Gets the point on the deflection by Moorhead. And all of a sudden the Cardinals are back to a 4-point lead. Driving it to the net, it comes down. Sent backside for Bathurst. 12-9. Alexa Kruger running jump serve. Played forward and it comes back near side. Big hit. Kept alive by Peterson, off to Perry, and her hit across is played. And played deep and off Kruger and out of bounds. 13-9 as the Cardinals jump back to a 4-point lead. Maddie Bicey dealing with a 4-point advantage halfway through here, set 3. Back set near side, pushed over. Alexandria playing it to the backside and scoring. Charlotte Lemke on the backside, I think, will get credit for the kill. And Amber Fugleberg has seen enough, taking a timeout. On the Northwest Blind scoreboard, it is Alexandria 14, Moorhead 9.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
In consultation at the side court, Alexandria breaks first. They have controlled the tempo here of this third set. Moorhead had one lead at 7-5. Cardinals have outscored 9-2 since then. Cardinals on the serve with a 15-9 advantage. The hit is played by Lauren Peterson. Back set near side. Lily Mathern will get the assist as she sent it up to the net for the hit. Spuds on the board now at 14-10 with Lauren Peterson serving. Holding the ball high and delivering. Played off to the side, sent up to the net, blocked at the net, point Moorhead. Lauren Peterson ready. And the hit, brought up to the net, double hit, under the net. And it's 15-12. Peterson continues on, now trailing by 3. Lifted high, played back near side, and blocked down. Hadley Toole tried to play the big hit from Moorhead, but blocked it out of play, and that forces a timeout call from Mary Byrne. 15-13. Wasn't long ago the Spuds had everything in doubt, and they trailed it 15-9. And here's the Spud serve played off to the side, and the return did not get over. Moorhead has pulled back within one, now at 15-14. Lauren Peterson continues the serve. And the delivery off to the far side, played up by Bicey, and across. Moorhead will give it a shot, but no, it will not go. 4-hit return by the Spuds. And with that point, it's now 16-14. Cardinals will serve with a 2-point lead. Charlotte Lemke lines it up. On the running jump, the approach, played by Perry. The hit goes down, played to the backside, and all it required was to put the ball to the floor. Annie Horan obliged, and the Spuds are back within one, now at 16-15. Maddie Bogenreef. Play on a service ace, brought to you by Valley Mortgage. That Moorhead ace ties the Cardinals at 16. Bogenreef on the near side, waiting for the whistle, and there's the motion of the number one official to serve, and it's across. Another service ace. Valley Mortgage delivering the service ace from Maddie Bogenreef. And the Spuds have their first lead since it was 7-5. Here's Bogenreef's serve. Played back set, delivered across and in, right between two Spud defenders. Knotted up at 17. Ball declared ready, and we're set. All tied up at 17. With the play, Perry sends it, nobody home. It was a set play for someone in the middle of the court. That spot had been vacated. It fell quickly down on their own side of the line, and it's 18-17, Alexandria. And the serve. Bogenreef drops it back, played, continuing, backside, blocked. It comes back, Bogenreef sends it, they'll try it again. This one is blocked out of bounds. And Moorhead comes back to tie the Cardinals at 18. Grace Perry takes a look at the defense. Running jump. Service ace for Grace Perry. The Spuds have scored on single drives. Another Valley Mortgage ace delivered here in set 3. Timeout taken by Alexandria, and on the Northwest Blind scoreboard, it is Moorhead 19, Alexandria 18. Moorhead about halfway through found themselves trailing 15-9. Timeout called, taken, and observed. Spuds have rallied and now lead at 19-18. Lauren Peterson plays it over, and it's returned out of bounds. And the Spuds now lead it 20-18. Grace Perry at the serve line. Couple of strides forward and the strike. All the way to the back row, played, now off to the near side. Blocked up into the air, point to Alexandria. 20-19, Cardinals serving and with point would tie. Hadley Toole will give way. Ella Eisel will continue to serve. It's 20 apiece. So now the race to 5. Here's the hit, and just inside the far line. Oh, they're going to say it was out, just wide of the line, far side court. That point to Alexandria gives the Cardinals a 1-point lead. Played up to the net, back to the near side, sent across. Back set to the far side, big hit, blocked out of bounds. Out of their timeout, now the Cardinals have scored 4 unanswered, and that brings a timeout call from the Spuds. With play here in the third set on the Northwest Blind scoreboard, it's Alexandria 22, Moorhead 20. As they break their huddles, the Spuds have been outscored 4-0, giving away a 2-point lead, now trailing by 2. Running short on time, 22-20. The Cardinals will continue their serve. And as the Spuds set their defense, here's the hit across. Lifted up near side, played backside, and on it goes as Doherty kept it alive. Here's the play and blocked out. Point Moorhead. 22-21. Cardinals return Hadley Toole to the lineup. She'll take her spot in the back row. Moorhead's Annie Horan. Down by 1 and serving. Played to the net, brought back near side, blocked, but blocked down. The block was made, but it went straight down, and so point goes to the Cardinals. And they are serving now, double set point. Right-hander delivers. Brought up to the net, played back near his side and over, played by Toole. And to the net, point Alexandria. Special delivery from Addie Rossum. And the Cardinals, oh, they've got a rotation change now as Maya Wessel comes on to serve. Set point. The hit is over. Perry plays it up. Bogenreef sends it across. Now the Cardinals on the near side, blocked up at the net, sent over, and here's the set. 4-hit return, or a double hit. They're going to call it a double hit. And that gives point to Moorhead to pull within 2 and serve belonging to Sarah Boak. (24-22) Alexandria, Moorhead serving. The return goes into the net. Point goes to Alexandria, Set 3 goes to Alexandria, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 advantage. Our score in that third set on the Northwest Blind scoreboard, Alexandria 25, Moorhead 22.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Well, we head into the fourth set with Alexandria winning sets 2 and 3 after the Spuds claimed a win in set 1. It's been closely played. Scoring runs have been short. And the Cardinals lead at 2-1 as the Spuds are ready. And Alexa Kruger sends it over, just about sneaked one in. And the Alexandria defense spotted an opening, turned it into an offensive play and got the point, and start things out with that score right in the middle of the Spuds defense and lead at 1-0. Spuds come right back with the big challenge up front. Grace Bathurst getting the kill, and it's 1-1. Lauren Peterson ready to serve. Here's the hit over, just played, and the return goes up high, and the hit goes down low. And it's 2-1. Here's the play now by the Cardinals. Cardinals 3A Minnesota Volleyball Division. The Spuds 4A. Here's a hit, just dropping inside the line, or out of the line rather, for the point to tie the set at 2. Until this past year, this game had playoff implications. Here's the serve now by Bogenreef. It goes off to the side and out of play. The deflection gives Alexandria the lead at 3-2. Charlotte Lemke tracks down the loose ball and hands it off to Peyton Getch. Getch now becomes the server with a 3-2 lead. Long hit played by Peterson. To the backside it goes, and Horan drops it in. The kill for Horan ties the Cardinals at 3. That brings Grace Perry to the serve line. Running jump serve is over. Lifted up, sent across, long hit. Hadley Toole misfired on the distance point to Moorhead, and it's 4-3 Spuds. Grace Perry with the delivery. From the back row, played forward by Addie Rossum. Sent off to the far side, played up to the net, then across. Played right back up, and a redirect, saved from going deep. Played off to the far side with the set there. Play continues on as it comes back. And a dive to the floor by Perry keeps it alive. Play to the backside, and a big hit goes all the way past the back line. Point Moorhead, leading now 5-3. Grace Perry with the serve. Grace Perry with the play from the back row, sets it up front. Talia Triggs' hit goes into the net. And that point puts Kaya Isendorf at the line for Alexandria, down by 1. Trailing 5-4, here's the hit. Brought back up to the net, Bogenreef. She'll get the set, or get the assist on that set. And Moorhead leads at 6-4. Moorhead brings Annie Horan to the serve line. And misfiring on the return. Play was just wide of Addie Rossum, who tried to stab at it and direct it. Right into the net it goes, and the Spuds now lead at 7-4. Right armor. Chased down by Rossum. Her set. Sent long. And sensing there is a need for some reconciliation, the Cardinals take a timeout. And on the Northwest Blind scoreboard, it's Moorhead 8, Alexandria 4. Well, back and forth. This entire evening has seen one team and then the other take advantage of what they have spotted. And right now the Spuds are working on a 6-1 run and lead the Cardinals 8-4 early in set 4. Annie Horan will serve. And she'll get the ace. Valley Mortgage ace serve from Annie Horan. And the Spuds now lead at 9-4. 3 up front, 2 behind. Horan rather to serve. To the net it goes, deflected down, and just a great timing play by the Spuds defense. And at the far side, I think that was Alexa Kruger that just did get a redirect at the net. And it gives Moorhead a 10-4 lead. Horan on the serve. At the net played. Point, Alexandria. 10-5 the count. Bogenreef at the front row with Bathurst and Triggs. Alexandria with the serve. Perry, back set, played over. Brought back to the net. Here's the hit. Bounced up into the air. Spuds will go deep. This one is directed all the way to the back wall. And the student body that is here tonight appreciating what they're seeing, as Moorhead has taken an 11-5 advantage. And the serve to Sarah Boak. A soft run forward and the hit. Brought back near side. Perry digs it off the floor. Peterson underhands it over. Play to the near side and blocked at the net. Point, Alexandria. And it's an 11-6. Moorhead lead with Alexandria serving, as the rotation of players finds Maya Wessel checking in, and she'll be the server out of the far corner. Right arms it over. Played back up. Miscommunication on where the play was to go, and it cost the Spuds a point. Alexandria gets one and trails now 11-7. Grace Perry sends it forward. Here's the send across. Alexandria comes back with Maddie Bicey. Perry plays it forward. Back set it goes. Point, Moorhead. Alexa Kruger coming up with the big hit off the backside. And Moorhead leads at 12-7. Running jump serve over. Pushed forward. Backside. Blocked, and returned. Back up to the net, the set, blocked. Out of bounds it goes. Point, Detroit Lakes, last touch, Moorhead. That point has pulled Alexandria within 4 at 12-8. Chloe Scholl comes on to serve. Right arms it over. Played back up to the net. There's the set. And with the hit, it got blocked and blocked out of bounds. The point will go to Moorhead. And Moorhead now leads at 13-8. Needing a victory here in the fourth set to secure a chance in set 5. Blocked at the net and point scored. Annie Horan found the range. Dropping it down, dropping it in. Alexandria timeout. On the Northwest Blind scoreboard here in set 4, it's Moorhead 14 and Alexandria 8.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
$14-8. Moorhead has mustered up the advantage. After falling behind 3-2, the rest from that point on to now has belonged to Moorhead's execution and defensive play. Alexandria keeps snipping away, but the Spuds have been able to hold a 6-point advantage and will serve here midway through the fourth set. Long serve by Peterson, played by Alexandria. And the setup to the backside for Charlotte Lemke is a good one. And it's 14-9 as Lemke got a chance to step up and wind her down. Cardinals on the serve. Saved, but not a third time. Now within 4. The play is over, brought back up to the net near side, just saved by Talia Triggs from going out of bounds. The return goes cross court, and the return gives point to the Cardinals, and it's 14-11. Cardinals continue the serve. Grace Perry just missing the back line. And coming out of the timeout, Alexandria has rectified a few situations to pull within 2. The serve continues and played near side. Mathern puts it back up to the middle of the court, and it's sent into the middle of the net. And the Cardinals now with point on this serve would tie. Big delivery to the net, pulled off the net and kept alive. Back it comes near side, wind up, and that one goes into the rafters and played. Lauren Peterson sends it across. Back now to the near side, it's touched over. And that little soft little touch was just enough to drop down and on the court. And the Cardinals have come all the way back to tie the Spuds at 14. The play, Moorhead, backside, saved from going out of play by Doherty. The big hit there continues on. Here's Grace Perry. Doherty catches up to that one, sets it up. Perry goes to the deck and pulls it away and keeps it in play. Cardinals will try it again, blocked, and Doherty catches up to it. Here's a redirect. Peterson sends it back to Perry, who pushes it across. Here's the touch over and another save, kept alive, and this one got in. Oh my. 15-14, Moorhead timeout. We're past the halfway mark in set number 4 on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. It's Alexandria 15, Moorhead 14. Well, we're getting down to it here in set number 4. After the Spuds had put up a pretty good margin, Cardinals took a timeout, and they've been snipping away at the Spuds ever since, to the point where on their last serve, they took the lead at 15-14 and will continue to serve here in set 4. As she takes a look, the Cardinals waiting. It's ready, and it's sent over. Redirected over to save. A double hit by Moorhead gives point to the Cardinals. now leading 16-14. The hit over. Peterson catches up to it, sends it cross court. Cardinals play it back to the near side and come up with a big hit that's in. Hadley Toole was waiting for the set. She gets the kill. And the Cardinals have all of a sudden put up a 3-point spread on the Spuds at 17-14. Back at the serve line. Sent over by Bicey. Moorhead plays it back long. Is that 8? 8 unanswered points scored by Alexandria. And the send over. Lifted up. Bogenreef sends it, and it's off to the far side. Played. It comes back, and it's sent cross court. And that one pulled off the deck. Play continues on. And this one goes down. Annie Horan was waiting for it at the net. She put a little zip on the return. And with that point, the Spuds have pulled within 3 as Maddie Bogenreef prepares to serve. She'll get an ace. Valley Mortgage ace, Madden Bogenreef. And Moorhead is now within 2. As they set things up, here's the play across. Return to the net. Brought across, back up to the net. Kept alive. And sent in play, just missing the upright. They'll try it from there, and that one is deflected away. Hard hit that Lauren Peterson could not handle. Cardinals regain a 3-point lead at 19-16. Peyton Getch will come on to serve now for the Cardinals. Say waiting for the signal, and we're ready. The serve into the net. Service error, Alexandria. Moorhead now within 2. As Grace Perry prepares to serve. Running jump and over. Service ace, Grace Perry. Valley Mortgage service ace by Perry pulls the Spuds within 1. Now for the tie. The step forward and the hit just crawled over the net. Back it comes, blocked, and point Alexandria. And once again, the Cardinals have a 2-point lead and serve. Kaya Isendorf ready. Signals that she is ready, and the hit is over. Perry sends it forward. Played off to the back court. Lifted up into the air. Sent over. Perry catches up to it. Back set near side. Sent over and down. Moorhead scoring on the free ball hit. And now Annie Horan has a chance to tie things up here in the 4th. Big hit there is long. And the Cardinals now back to a 2-point advantage, 21-19. Ella Isley is there to serve. Eisel, play up to the net. Tried to finesse it over, but no, point Cardinals. We'll see if that proves to be the turnaround here down the stretch. Cardinals now leading at 22-19. Play sent cross court. It comes back. diving to the floor, kept alive. It comes back, diving to the floor. Grace Perry doing it on all angles. Sends that one down, but a lifted return. Down on the floor to keep it in play. The lifted return gives point Alexandria. Double set point for the Cardinals. Here's the play near side. Sent over and down. Carly Berg, just back in the lineup, was able to redirect that one in and pull Moorhead within 3. And here's the serve. Sent over. Service ace. Valley Mortgage service ace. 23-21. Moorhead trailing and serving. The play to the backside, softly over. There's the hit, blocked up to the net, continued on, play is continued. Played off the net and it goes. Peterson pushes it back to the net. Here's the hit. Point, Moorhead. 23-22, the Spuds have pulled within 1. As we take a look. Been declared ready, and here's the serve. Third hit, did not get there. Alexandria coming up short on the return. We're tied at 23. (23-23). Moorhead with the serve. Sent off far side. Brought back and on the near side, set long and out. Maddie Bicey tried to shine one in the corner. And the Spuds are serving set point. Sarah Boak is ready and delivers. Here's the free ball attempt and over. Back up to the net, played. Right into Lily Mathern. Off to the far side, but no. Just misfired on the backside, and it's 24-24. Alexandria Maya Wessel to serve. Spuds on the play, hangs on the net. Bathurst sends it backside. Here's the play there, but long. And play will resume after this timeout. We are down to match point here in set number 4 on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. It's Alexandria 25, Moorhead 24.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Alexandria. The hit is over. Perry plays it near side. Here's the return. And the Cardinals play it off the roof and straight to the floor where they cannot recover. And we are tied at 25. There aren't very many places where you'll see that the roof line is in play. The Spud Gym is one of those places. And now Moorhead serving. Just wide. And once again, Alexandria serving match point. This serve comes from Addie Rossum. Played by Peterson. Set backside. Lifted across. Played again by Rossum. The set comes near side. Saving play. Peterson. And then Grace Perry delivers an unreturnable ball. 26-26. Nobody's getting cheated out of their fare tonight. It has been nip and tuck all the way. Moorhead's Lauren Peterson serving. And the play comes up to the net near side and over. Way to the back row, kept alive. Cross court, delivery point, Moorhead. The Spuds now leading it and will serve set point. Lauren Peterson hits. Driving it down, played. And off the back row to the net. Kept alive, brought back near side, punched over. Back it goes, and on the near side played. Two-handed to the near side, no. A double hit. And that has given the Spuds the win here in set 4. We will return for set number 5 on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Moorhead 28, Alexandria 26.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Well, we head onto the court for set number 5. There was a point in set 4 that it appeared Alexandria had the run in place. They had outscored the Spuds 10-0 and had momentum in their direction. Spuds came inching their way back and pulled one off in extra time, 28-26, and start off in set 5 with a deflection out of bounds by Alexandria, and it's 1-0 Moorhead. The running jump serve. Played back up to the net, and here's the hit over and in. That ties the set at 1. Some changes made now by Alexandria. Chloe Scholl will step up to serve. She stands right in the middle. Send across is wide. Service error. Point Moorhead. Serving now, leading 2-1. Lauren Peterson to serve from the far corner. And it goes deep, but it's played. Chased down. Lemke sends it over. Spuds play it back to the far side. Big hit. Annie Horan comes up with the kill. It's 3-1. Moorhead serving with the lead. And across, it's played up, touched over. Peterson tracks it down, played it wide, and just out of play. So Alexandria will serve now, down 3-2. Maddie Bicey is set and ready. With the hit to the net. With that point, Moorhead now leads 4-2 and will serve as Sarah Boak Sarah Boak is serving. Play it up and across and in. 4-3 the count. To the near side, sent cross court. Lifted high and punched over. Way deep it goes and deflected out of play by Lauren Peterson. With the hit. Back up to the net. Sent over. Point Moorhead. And the Spuds now lead it 5-4. If we have been identifying and mixing the identities of Sarah Boak and Maddie Milgenreef, my apologies. But their numbers are so similar on the back of their jersey, it's very difficult in the hurry of the moment. And my apologies once again. And on the last serve, point Alexandria ties the set at 5. The hit is over. Played to the back row and sent forward. There's another big hit up the middle by Annie Horan. Spuds back on top, 6-5. And after the kill, Horan then becomes the server. As she stands set and ready. Right-hander just did clear the net. The return came all the way over. And now the play comes back up. Kept off the net. Third try over, but no. 4-hit return. Point Moorhead now leading at 7-5. Alexandria plays it to the net near side. The big hit across. A great chase to the wall by Annie Horan, but was not going to catch, and it's 7-6. Ella Eisel is there to serve. The play returned off the net again. It's played. Touched over and in. Grace Bathurst had that redirected over and down. And it's 8-6. Madden Bogenreef comes on now to serve. With the hit off to the far side, played back to the net. Touched over and a dive for it comes up short. 8-7 we play. Alexandria ready to serve with Hadley Toole. Big hit is over and just out. Toole was trying to get herself a service ace at the back row. And it's 9-7. Remember, game 5 is determined at the 15-point mark. Here's the send over. Played to the near side, delivered, played right back up the middle, and then back it goes to Grace Perry, who sends it over. Now the Cardinals come near side for Bisey. Spuds with Lily Mather getting the kill. And play will resume after this Alexandria timeout. On the northwest blind scoreboard in set 5, it's Moorhead 10, Alexandria 7. Moorhead in set 5, leading at 10-7. The winner of this one is going to be very satisfied as to the outcome. It has been so closely played and well played throughout. And so with that sound of the horn, we are ready to resume here at the Spud Gym in Moorhead. And here's the serve over. Pushed forward. Set near side, deflected up. Off to the backside for Perry. Back up to the net and a big hit there. Perfectly set up. Charlotte Lemke was right there to play the pass and send it in. 10-8. Moorhead leading, Alexandria serving. And the hit is played back near side, chased down and kept alive by Julia Doherty. And here's Grace Perry sending it over. Oh my, what a play, both ends of it. Here's the touch over, and this one drops in. Addie Rossum now will serve down by 1. The play returned to the net, and once again they'll have to play it off the net. Touched over, Lauren Peterson. To the backside it goes and in. Grace Perry will get the kill. Moorhead back to a 2-point advantage at 11-9 as Lauren Perry is there to serve. Service ace on the Valley Mortgage service ace. The Spuds have taken a 3-point lead Alexandria takes a timeout. On the Northwest Blind scoreboard in set number 5, it is Moorhead 12 and Alexandria 9. Well, we're down to it. Spuds, triple match point. Cardinals are crawling their way back into it, now trailing by 3. And out of the timeouts, Moorhead is serving. Lauren Peterson taking a look at the defense as the Cardinals set things up. On the serve, they will break. Here's Peterson's serve all the way to the back row. Played back up and a hit, blocked at the net and out. Point, Alexandria. And now it's a 2-point lead here in set 2 for Moorhead, with the Cardinals serving with Maddie Bisey. And the serve, line drive to the net, she'll get the ace. 12-11. Bisey line drive that one into the top of the netting. It caught just enough to crawl over and drop. Now down by 1. This return near side and out of play, and we're tied up. Back-to-back service aces by Bisey. And things will get talked over. We've got 3 points needed by both teams. Here at the Spud Gym in Moorhead, set 5 on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. It's Moorhead 12 and Alexandria 12. Moorhead has broken huddle, they're ready to play. Alexandria has broken huddle and they are ready to serve. Game, set 5, all tied up at 12. So the Cardinals, as the play is ready, sends it over. Brought up to the net, backside, play goes to Annie Horan on the kill. Moorhead leads it now 13-12 as Talia Triggs returns to the floor. And the serve drops in. No, it was played off the deck, and we continue on. To the net it goes, and the hit is blocked. Back set goes. Continues on. Lifted up to the near side. Nobody there, but she recovers in time. Great recovery by Julia Doherty. And she tries it again, getting it back into play. A double hit, Alexandria. And the Spuds are serving match point. Leading 14-12. The hit is over and played to the net by the Cardinals. They'll go for the kill. It's there. When they've needed a big hit and a big point, Charlotte Lemke on the backside is there. Charlotte Lemke is there. And it's 14-13. And so for the tie we play. Here's the hit. Blocked and kept alive. kept alive. Point Moorhead. Set Moorhead. Match Moorhead. Wow, what an outstanding performance tonight by these two teams that battled it tooth and nail right from the beginning all the way through and right to the end. So our aces tonight brought to you, and there were plenty, brought to you by Valley Mortgage. And our scoreboard brought to you by Northwest Blinds. Moorhead winning set 1, 25-19. Alexandria winning set 2, 25-15. Alexandria winning set 3, 25-22. In set 4 it was the Spuds, 25-19, and in set 5 it was Moorhead winning it 15-13. And so with that, on the Northwest Blinds scoreboard, our final, Moorhead winning it 3-1.